Hey everyone, welcome to the third episode of Pilot Talks. And today I have Mrs. Lakshmi Ganapati with me. We fondly call her as LG. So, LG ma'am, how are you?
Hi Vijay, I'm fine. How are you?
Doing great, doing great. Thank you. Thank you for giving us some time for this episode.
My pleasure.
So, LG ma'am, just give a small intro of what you do, and then we'll see how the conversation flows from there.
Sure. My company is Ecrystal Digital Technology. I'm the managing director, and we are a digital branding company. Digital branding means we cover all the aspects related to brand your company digitally, whether it's a logo design, brochure design, and all kind of designs included. And the second portion is the social media promotion, where we promote your business in all the platforms. We just select which platform is suitable for your business, and accordingly we choose and we strategically design it. And third part is we do the website designing, mobile app, and SEO. So these combined all these services, we make it as a digital branding. And that's my company is 8-year-old organization, and I and my husband are handling. Actually, it's his baby. He started this
Okay,
company, and then in between, I just joined him. And we have a client India as well as in abroad. Also, we have client in Bangalore. We have in India as well as concerned Coimbatore, Bangalore, and abroad we have in Saudi and Dubai.
got it. So, 8 years old company, you said you're taking care of digital branding, social media promotions, website development, and SEOs. Uh, what was the reason behind getting onto this? So it was, I think, early 2015s you're talking about, right? So what made you or what made your husband get onto this particular business?
Sure. Basically, I'm a corporate person. I spent my 20 years of experience in in corporate sector itself. I was heading the HR department, and my
Okay.
husband also he worked as in a software company into the sales and marketing department. So all together, we both are from the software field, the technology field, you can say. So
Okay.
what happened is when I was working, my husband was always into his mind always goes towards business rather than working somewhere. So suddenly one day he thought like why can't I do my own thing? And that time the digital marketing was not that much progressive in India, but slowly it was coming into the track. So he thought, why can't we try into that field? So that's how he started this company called Ecrystal Digital Technology. And as far as I am concerned, I was in an employee mindset, truly.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I was like, business means it's like a scary thing for me because there are a lot of ups and downs in the business. So I was happy in my zone, but when the COVID hit, I was just taken back. I just I was not well that time, so I just taken back from my break from my job. That time, my husband was telling, "Why can't you join our company? Why can't you work for our company? Your creativity and other things. Why can't you spend your time and energy to our company?" I thought, okay, fine, let me give a shot. And then slowly it started from there. So we both are from
Okay.
technical backgrounds. That's how we thought of this.
Got it. Okay. So just to prompt you some more in this particular question. So uh, from employee to MD or someone who's in charge of running the company itself, what made you take the leap of faith? So what were the deciding factors into that decision?
Basically, frankly speaking, I was not much convinced in initial stage. It took
Mm.
me almost one and a half years to sink into the entrepreneurship. I was 20 years. I spent my career in as an employee, so where you'll get your salary end of the month and it's a fixed one. You can plan your things, but when you enter into the entrepreneurship, there are a lot of ups and downs.
Mm.
So you have to face. So it took time for me to get ready for this, and now the situation is I'm enjoying the entrepreneurship.
Got it. Okay. So the biggest difference for you in terms of employee versus owner is probably the mindset in which you work for or you work with.
Yes, that is one thing. And second thing here, when I was an employee, I need to because always I have reported to my the CEO or the MD, the top level. So I have to wait. Most of the time I have to wait for the approval, which took time, and sometimes it irritates me. But when I took the entrepreneurship, it's my company. So whatever decision, it's a quick decision. I can make my own decision, and it's my own time. Because when I was in employee zone, like there was a fixed timing, and I need to finish that. Here, I have the freedom of the time and the decision making, and this. But the difficulty what I'm facing is you have to be on your toe all the times.
Exactly. So with freedom, with Spider-Man code, with great responsibility comes great power comes great responsibility, right?
Because
So
when I was in a company, when I was working, like Saturday, Sunday used to be off for me, and that was my time. Saturday, Sunday was my time. Now the situation is like even on Sundays also my brain will be churning like what to do next, how to bring out the business and all. So that's the biggest difference I can face now.
exactly. I think it's not wrong when people say freedom is a double-edged sword, right? You need to make sure you're using that freedom to good use. So LG,
Exactly.
talk us through your first set of customers. How did you achieve them? What was your thought process, or how were you feeling about it at that point of time?
First customer, the thing is, when my husband started this business, at that time, digital, as I said, digital marketing was coming into the market in India, and there were a lot of players who were just saying themselves as a digital marketer, and they were giving a false commitment to the clients, and clients were getting cheated, which is happening now also. So when my husband was working in Coimbatore, it was a digital marketing company, and he left the job, and then he thought of starting by his own. When he met his first client, the client was so angry, I don't want to do this digital marketing because see, I have lost money in that, and I didn't get any result. So my husband took a challenge out of that, but that client was first client, the Kaveri Ayurveda, and he asked them, "Give me 2 months time. You don't pay me anything. Give me 2 months time, don't pay me. I will show you the result. Once you taste the result, you give me the payment." So for
Okay.
the first client was we worked for him free of cost, and just to make him feel that there are people who are genuine, who can give them a good result. So once he, for the first month, second month itself, he started getting the result, and he was very happy with that. And he called us back and told, yes, you were right, we'll continue. That was our first client, and that was the start of the journey, where the first 2 months, 3 months, we gave it for free.
So you took the risk, and you basically said it's free for the customer, it's risk free for the customer, and once they see the results, they start paying you. And how did
Yes, the
you
thing is
get about
digital
this?
marketing.
Sorry, go ahead, go ahead.
No, tell me, please go ahead.
No, I was wondering, how did you get a client? Was it immediately once you started that you were associated with this client, or it took you some time to find?
No, the thing is, this client was known to my husband.
Okay.
Known to means through professionally, and he just went and approached to him that I have started my own, and can we collaborate, or can you give the business to us? So that time he was telling, I have already given to someone and I got cheated and I was not happy and all. So it was professional circle, that's a circle he was known to him before. And then slowly it started, and I can say we have 25 client base now, and out of 25, 20 are from reference.
Wow.
Reference
Okay.
means through our client.
Okay, through word of mouth.
That's how our client base, it's increased.
And of course, that proves that you're good at what you're doing, right? People are talking highly of you. That's why you're getting this
That's
client.
the biggest asset, because instead of we telling our services, if our client who have tasted the services, if they are referring, that's the biggest thing. And as say at the same time, you get the pressure also to do it better always.
To continuously perform or outperform
Because
yourself.
when you are getting yes, when you're getting reference from someone, see, it's not only your work is involved there. The person who is referring you, his name is involved more than that. So if you are failed what you have committed, then you are losing the relationship from the person who referred you and from the person you got the job. So
Correct.
the
Both your
got the work.
reputations are at stake at that point.
It's a big risk thing, so you always have to update yourself.
Got it. Okay. So 8 years since 2015 that you started Ecrystal. how's your team composition like?
See, initially till now, till last month, all our team, we believe that, the work from home culture, remote work, because I have worked in abroad in India, so I understand the quality time for an employee, for the person who is working for us. So they all are on our payroll, but working from their places. We have our designing team, we have our social media marketing team, we have our website designing team, SEO team, and the general marketing. So till last month, we just now got the office here in Coimbatore. But till now, I mean, we believe like creativity is somewhat like where you need your time. It's not like, if you have been given 5 hours time and you have to finish it off. No, creativity, you need your own space, your own thinking. So all my people are on Ecrystal Tech payroll, but they are working remotely. And it was very difficult for us to make the client understand before COVID. I'm just talking about before COVID, that we don't have an office, and all our people are working remotely. So they were telling, without office, how you are working? I said, like I used to say, so you need productivity, you need work on time, and it's a digital world. Like you sit in a park, or you're sitting in your lobby of your apartment. You can work from anywhere. It's like it's a connecting digitally. So you don't need to. You don't need an office to sit at one place and all. And it saves somewhere. I think it saves the time and energy of the people who are working. So they can work. I used to give the liberty to my employees, like sit anywhere. If you're, I don't mind you're eating and working, or you're sitting in the park and working. I want my work to be done. So
Got it.
that's
So
my policy.
I was just gonna ask you about that as well. So work from home has its own pros and cons. One of the cons being the amount of distractions that you have at home, right? Sometimes party will call and say food is ready, TV will be switched on here.
Yes,
Right? So how do you make sure that your employees are not distracted by these means and they're delivering on time?
The biggest challenge is if they say the power shutdown is there, you cannot help it, or you cannot go and see that if really power shutdown is there or not. But how I give them the schedule, like every morning, a day before itself, I give them a schedule. These are the things I want next day by 6 o'clock. Unless and until it's a very urgent work, if the client is asking, like, I need this poster, or I need this banner to be done and all, usually they give it in advance. A few cases, like, when the urgency comes, then I'll call them and ask. Otherwise, I give them their space. Like, I'll not disturb them in between. I give them a schedule. I want a schedule on time. I don't mind whether they take a break, 2 hours break in between, or they are going out and shopping for their home. I don't mind it, but my work should be done on time. So
got it.
That flexibility I have given to them, and I'm getting the work from them.
Got it. Okay, so it's more like you give them clarity. You say that okay, this is what's being done, and then you don't micromanage. You just expect the work to be done on time.
Yes. See, the distraction, as you said, like work from home distractions, of course, it's there. Like, in between when they're designing from their home, the wife will telling, like, the milk is over, go and get the milk from the shop. That my designers always tells, they complain this. So, but it's running quite smoothly. Like, they are in their space and they're working. So I used to tell them, that's why I have taken the office. If you're feeling like that, you can come to office and you can work. That's not an issue at all.
Okay, got it. Super. So, LG, we talked about the past, what you were doing before Ecrystal. We talked about your current setup and your current set of customers. So let's talk about future, right? What do you have in plans for Ecrystal? Digital marketing landscape is changing quite radically. So what are your thought process and what's your vision for Ecrystal going forward?
See, my vision in Ecrystal Tech is, of course, the AI and the other things has come up with a big change in digitally. There are plus and minus on that. Apart from that, we have collaborated with an academy called Devasprik Academy, because why is like we are going to train people on cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and data science, which is the future. So Ecrystal Tech has collaborated with them, and because we are into this field, and where the cyber, we are digitally working, so we know the threat. What is, what are the threats are coming? So why can't we educate people on that? So the students, we are we are giving the training on cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and data science. So this is the one step we have taken it for the progress of the company. Apart from that, we are upgrading ourselves with respect to the technology, how it's booming now. So that's the vision, like, we are carry forward with that.
Got it. Do you have any plans to focus more on abroad, or focus internally within India? What's your goals in that aspect?
My focus, yes, of course, abroad is like, it's there, it's on the, always we target abroad clients, because why I'm saying is India is still, they have to sync with the digital platform. Abroad, they understand what is it, how it works. And because I'll tell you a small example, like as far as digital branding is concerned, people think it's digital marketing means you're investing today, tomorrow you will get the result. In India, the general mentality is like, if I'm putting my money today, tomorrow I need the result. It will not work it like that, because social media, digital marketing is such, like, for example, if you're going in a mall, okay, in a day, for example, 1 lakh people are visiting the mall. Okay, there are a lot of shops. How many people do you think going there to purchase? Not only 1%. With a mindset to purchase something. Okay, they'll just go, they'll just roam around, see the shops, what and all there, and come back. Okay, so that 1%, out of that 1%, how many people actually purchase from there? It's hardly few points, like, micro points, like, they purchase. So that's what I want to tell. I want to tell the people, like, digital marketing is the reach, like, why people should purchase your product, or why should people should go for your service. First, they should know you are there in the market. Second, they should have a trust on you, because nowadays there are a number of things have come. Digital world is full of products and services. So how people will get attracted to you, how people will have a belief on you. So these are things the client need to understand. So that's what we used to tell. First, you need to build your brand. You need to build your brand, tell people that what brand you are, what are the things you can give it to the people, and they should build the trust on you, then you will get the business.
Correct.
Drawback in India, I personally sensed, but as well as in abroad, they understand this concept, and they go for it. They are ready to invest money and time, because they know if they give time, if they invest time, definitely they will get good fruit out of it. So we are targeting abroad clients. Let's see, like, if it clicks well, then we can go for it. We are ready for it.
Got it. Okay. What you said actually really resonates well with me, especially in terms of the Indian clients that you're talking about, right? So there's always a difference between strategy and operations. If you're investing something in the operations, you'll probably see a quick turnaround. But like digital marketing or goal setting, those are more of a strategic play that you're doing. So in strategic plays usually take some time to see the effect from, right? So I can definitely resonate with what you.
See, I'm not blaming the Indian people. But the thing is, the information or educate, they need to be more educated towards this digital platform.
On how it works, correct.
There's a lack of education, lack of knowledge. That's the thing. Nothing else.
Got it. Yes, yes. I mean, yeah, I think we'll have to do our part on educating them why it is important and how it's going to help them in the longer run. And I think the other good thing about Indian clients is once they like you and like the service and of product offerings that you're doing, they stick with you for a long time, right? Because of the relationship that we build over time.
That's the example of, we have 25 clients. After 25, 20 are our clients, through reference we got.
So, LG, we are about to wrap this session up pretty soon. So just a couple more questions. So 8 years of survival, what are the mantras or principles that has helped you?
Mantras, first is always connect with your clients. Always, you should be responsive to them. They should not, at any point of view, they should not feel that they are being avoided. You should, because that's what I personally do, and should always communicate with them. That's the main mantra I follow.
Got it. Just keeping them in the loop, just to make sure that you're around, you're there. Yes.
Exactly.
Okay. And any advice or tricks that you'd like to suggest to aspiring entrepreneurs and executives watching these videos?
All are brilliant at their own stage. Like, keep calm and see the people. What I feel is when we have some problem, we always look into the problem. Why this problem happens? Why to me? Why not to others? Instead of looking into the problem, find out the solution. Look into the solution. Okay, happened is happened. The problem has come. If you have done some blunder, it's okay. What's the solution to come out of that? We need to look into that. And many people, see, everyone knows this, but when the situation comes, they will forget this. They'll stop seeing the solution. They will just getting into the loop in the problem, like, why this happened, how this happened. If I would have not done that, this problem wouldn't have come. So those kind of things, instead of thinking those, just give yourself, maybe some people they need 5 minutes, some people half an hour, some people they need a day. Sit quietly, leave everything, think about how to get the solution. That's what, because the patience level is very less for this generation community, and their intellectual and knowledge is very high with compared to the other people. That is no doubt about it. But the patience level and the thinking, like, thinking about the solution, that's very important.
Thank you, LG. Thank you for your time. This was very informational and insightful. And I wish Ecrystal and you the very best going forward.
Thank you, Vijay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, LG. Bye. See you.
Bye.
All right, so that's the end of our conversation with LG from Ecrystal Technologies. Here's a quick recap of the conversation. We spoke about her service and offerings, her journey on why and how she moved from an employee to an entrepreneur, and her goals for the future. LG's tip for the viewers is problems do come, stay calm, and think about the solution. And with that profound quote, we wrap up our third episode in Pilot Talks series. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Wishing everyone a very happy new year and see you all in 2024 for yet another exciting conversation. Happy New Year and cheers.